So typography is a very big art form. It's a wide horizon, and I'll try to introduce you to more different styles of typography as we go along. But what we're going to mainly focus on at first is just good, clean, professional typography, making a good page layout that the viewer would want to read. This is from a page from National Geographic. Very good layout, very good use of color to just make an inviting page. There's a lot of information on this page, but it's very well organized. A lot of white space. So even though there's a lot of info here, it's very much I want to say digestible. Okay, I mean, like the viewer can read it and comprehend it easily. This also is from National Geographic. Again, remember the type, image, message thing I keep saying. Here the blocks of text are, aligned with the blocky images, and it's a very good composition, working very well, very simple, very clean. And again, the viewer, when you see this page, you're invited to read it. It feels it's not intimidating. It's something that you want to check out, and you can easily read it, and it's just very accessible. And again, typography, it's not all high art and landmark changes in the world of graphic design. I mean, a lot of it is just making a good layout that's useful. And this is when you open a brochure for Tremont, this is the first thing you see. Again, a lot of information, but the designer made a lot of good choices here. The width between the columns is wide enough so you can comprehend what's going on. The headings are the right size, have a good hierarchy going on. In other words, you know what text goes with what headings. Whole lot of information, but laid out very well, very comprehensible, very professional, very clean, and useful. So for this class, what do I want? Well, I want to teach you guys the basic skills just to create good layout for both print and web. Okay, good clean typography. And basically, I want you, after you take this class, to have marketable job skills. Okay, so I want you to be able to put together layouts and typographic solutions that an employer will look at and they'll want to hire you. I want you to learn the best practices and rules of good typography. And yes, the words best practices and rules are in quotes because there's a lot of leeway. In general, it depends on what your application is. Like if you're doing a textbook, yeah, you want everything very legible, readable, accessible, And in general, in this class, we're going to lean towards that way, like legible, clean, accessible, useful is a big word I use a lot. Useful typography. I want you to develop an awareness of typography, and I want, after this class, at least, I want you to begin to look critically at layouts. I want you to be able to open a magazine and make a clear judgment of, oh, this is good typography and this is bad typography. I want you to learn the difference. I want you to be able to look at a textbook, magazine, newspaper, whatever, and become aware of the choices the designer made typographically. And I want you to have an informed opinion and judgment of what is good quality typography and what is not so good quality typography. And especially on the web, there's a lot of not so good typography. I mean, it's a whole lot. If you want examples of bad typography, it's very easy to come by. And also, if possible, I want to open your awareness to the beauty and artistry of typography. I love typography, and when I was putting together these presentations, I was kind of like, I don't know where to start, because there's so much I want to say about it, and I hope this little introduction at least get us kick-started and on our way here. So if there was one thing for me that I hope happens, is I hope you just are able to look at all the typography around you, and we're swimming in it, and be able to just appreciate the beauty of typography and what a great art form it really is.